What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Madden Gaming. And today we are playing another Madden Arizona series video. We are playing the Los Angeles Rams. Edmonds beat Eric Dickerson's record. Murray beat the touchdowns record. Get him to 20,000. We can convince him to come back for one more year. All he needs to do is, I know it's a lot, but 3,000 yards. He'll be at the top of the leaderboard. He needs 4 more touchdowns to be in 4th place, 3rd place. He's almost at the catches. He's 10 interceptions this season. Okay. How many is the record? He needs 5 more in He's 5 more interceptions in 1, 2, 3, 4. He needs at least 1 interception a game to break the record.
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now is where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and we get a peek at Kyler Murray.
Come on, Murray.
The dangerous offensive weapon now in his 3rd season in the National Football League.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Another big play here as they strike for 31. Charles, we have seen a lot of that from Larry Fitzgerald over the years, haven't we?
And he's done it no matter where they line him up or how they move him around in the offense, whether he's out wide, in the slot, tight, almost like a tight end. It doesn't matter. He gets downfield, and he makes plays even when well defended.
Murray now on 1st down, being chased out left. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Rams taking the field, ready for their first offensive series, and led out by their new starter for 2021 in his now 13th season in the National Football League, Matthew Stafford.
And what big news it was back in January when news leaked out that Matthew Stafford was leaving Detroit and heading out west to join the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are hoping he's the missing piece to the puzzle as they seek a Super Bowl title. Over 45,000 yards passing as a Lion, but not a single playoff victory in his entire tenure. The Rams general manager has said he can envision Stafford staying 5 to 8 years, which would take him into his 40s.
The numbers a week ago for Michelle: 19 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
To Michelle on the screen. Well, the ball is out. Michelle lost it.
scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Only needing 2 yards on second down. They'll go left side here with Michelle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders bring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Second down and goal. Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in for a yard out. And the Cardinals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
And that is caught, and he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. And that will be incomplete as well.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely got to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Returning it is Moore. Gets around him. A solid punt, but also a nice return there. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
The end result, 21 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Rams have got it back. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you.
What?
So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. Stafford. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. 20.
This is too easy right here.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
11 out of 14.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 28-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd and 5. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a first down.
At least 2 more points for him.
Here's Stafford. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Not the player I wanted, but
pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
I need to get Isaiah.
Remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Michelle. He'll only get a couple up to about the 30. This defense for the Cards, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Now remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Michelle. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center, and he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown Arizona. A.J. Green with touchdown number 7. Away here in this first half. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Prater for the extra point, and it is 42-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down.
Please retire.
Accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that
kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving. Throwing on first down is Murray. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception. But it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Murray now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Dancing to his left. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 30 yards there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So another snag for Fitzgerald, who in 2015 became the youngest player at age 32 to hit 1,000 receptions. He's piling up some more.
Well, the way he's playing today, it's almost like he's trying to get a second 1,000 just to...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds is 26 touchdowns, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Cards continue to pour it on. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become 2. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Off the draw, here's Michel. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 7, but we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again. We'll get a peek at Larry Fitzgerald as he heads back out there now. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like
Larry
him that are so athletic and can do so many things. But take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you...
He's got a man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. 2nd down and another run with Edmonds. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Here's Stafford. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throw left side, complete. That's Jackson. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw, Stafford. Incomplete, but a penalty down in the backfield. Let's get the call. What's the deal, y'all? They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now it's Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. On 4th down, Stafford. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Eluding the pressure right. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Steps away to his left. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Able to find Kirk, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford, quick slant here to Woods. The reception good for 7. It's third down. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's been terrific so far. Here's Moore on the return. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Here's Murray. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Throwing now is Murray. And the reception made by Green. Touchdown! A.J. Green with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cardinals add on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And this will be taken at the 13. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards. Better than 20 here. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, 14 yards. And the Cards continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. J.J. Watt. And there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Arizona's offense back out and ready to go.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 30, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes
for the third most in a single year. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. J.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. On third down, Michel, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. He'll start things out by handing to Edmonds. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Jalen Ramsey, the all-pro corner there on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Edmonds again. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now a give to Edmonds. And fights through one man. And quickly they get to the line. They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 146 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. First carry for James Conner. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Edmonds. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Powerful running. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Buying time to his left. And he slides to a halt inside the 10.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Prater for the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Stafford on 1st down. Quick pass to Cup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Stafford now to throw. And Woods has it complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there,
game
just
knows
like last play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A give. This is Michel. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one is gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race now. This is end of the weekend in the NFC. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Man, 188 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Murray. And he whips that one incomplete there. Larry Fitzgerald was was the intended target, and it's third down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Shifts by him, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On the ground, it's Edmonds. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. On first down, Edmonds. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. For them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. On the handoff, it's Michel. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fair catch called
This
for
would be
right
enough to
around the
break the record.
11-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. Showing some solid running, strong running, and then he's corralled just beyond the 10. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, they run with Edmonds. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. They run it here with Edmonds. Able to push his way through. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds, and not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on 1st down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
I got to 2:43. Are you kidding me?
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Cardinals, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road.
Let's advance the week. We have a pretty good amount of people that we want to bring in. I hope that we can get 2 picks in this game. If we can get 2 picks in this game, he'll be at 13 out of 14, and he's easy to get 1 pick in the Cowboy or Colts or Seahawks game. He's at how many picks? He's at 11 and the record's 14, so 12, 13, 14, and he'll break the record in week 18. And let's look at the playoff picture before we end the stream. Somehow we still don't. Okay, that's gonna be all for this episode. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.